Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you've seen, and if you want to see more.
Coming up, Catalans get their man, HKR pre-season news and another story from the club. And exciting news for the Queensland women's Origin side.
Well, we begin with some excellent news coming from Queensland Rugby League, as they have decided to give pay parity to their women's side for the Origin series. And Queensland coach Tony Norris has hailed the decision to offer the same payments to their men and women state of origin players as a game changer. Under the arrangement announced by Queensland Rugby League on Thursday, the Maroons will pay up to $15,000 to players who take part in next year's Women's Origin Clash. The move is expected to put pressure on New South Wales Rugby League to follow suit, with a budget for the Women's Origin to be discussed at a board meeting next month. The $11,000 payment was included with their current $4,000 from the NRL for the match, as well as a $3,000 and a $4,000 cost for the training camps leading up to the QRL training bases. Norris said the example of Brittany Bailey's withdrawal from this year's campaign highlighted the need for women's players to be properly compensated for their time and their efforts. Bailey had to withdraw from the Maroons squad due to work commitments, a situation Norris believes that paying arrangements would resolve. You've got one of the best players in Australia that had to withdraw from the Origin series and in tears having to do that, Norris said. To be able to say to the girls that we will support you, we will remunerate you, and we help you along your journey so that you can actually play football. You can concentrate on playing football and not worry about what's going on in the background. You can fully dedicate yourself and your time to the sport. The move though does have its questions, as it's said that the deal does however bring into question what will happen if the series expands to 3 matches, or if the men's payments return to the $30,000 figure that there was before the pandemic. Norris is set to announce an emerging squad for the women's players later this month, ahead of the first series of camps in December, ahead of the June 24th clash. For Queensland captain Ali Brigginshaw, who began her career having to foot her own bill to represent her state, the deal is a massive moment for the women's game. It's not about the money. We play the game in the same spirit, but to be rewarded in that time when you're away from your family, and to play the game in the same spirit is huge, Brigginshaw said. It means we have the best people playing the game. We don't lose anyone to other sports, especially, and you're away from work. You're not having girls lose jobs. Girls are coming into camp stressed because they may lose their jobs over this either. Brigginshaw said she has heard from all the AFL women over the news and have called on the New South Wales Rugby League to follow the Queensland's lead. The New South Wales Rugby League has always had an extremely strong commitment to women's game and supporting our elite women's players, the New South Wales Sky Blues. NSWRL boss Dave Trodden told AAP. Any additional investment in the game would be a good thing, and our approach to the Women's Origin match next year will be subject of discussions at an upcoming board meeting. Now we'll lead on to 2 bits of news from HKR, and one absolutely ecstatic for you Hull KR fans, and we'll go through that first, as they have announced that they are going to play at Dewsbury Rams on the 21st of January as one of 2 friendly games for the 2022 season. So, they take on the Dewsbury Rams on the road, and then Huddersfield Giants at the Hull College Craven Park. First, the KR will head to Dewsbury on Friday the 21st of January to face the Rams. The clash at the Tetley Stadium could see towering prop Tom Garrett line up against his old side after signing from West Yorkshire club for 2022. The following week, the Robins will host Huddersfield at Hull College Craven Park on Sunday the 30th of January. Got it right that time. Excellent. Both games will provide interesting contests for the red and white. Sorry, Hull KR fans. And gauge how far Tony Smith's side has progressed after 10 weeks of pre-season training. The return to Craven Park against the Giants, with Sam Woods set to line up against his former side in an interesting contest between 2 Super League sides that have recruited well in the off-season, I believe. Okay, mostly from the lower divisions, but big props and forward side by Huddersfield. In addition, the game pits an exciting face-off pitting England Knights half-back partners Will Price and Mikey Lewis against each other as they both build on their respective breakout years in 2021. Both have been excellent, must admit. Mikey Lewis shows some individual brilliance in playoff games against Warrington especially. Good effort. And also, on the day, Craven Park will again see the return of the widely popular Craven Street with a winter twist. There will be more information on that coming in the future. Now, I wonder what that second bit of information is. I can't put my finger on it, I seem to have forgot. Oh yeah, it's about this Mikey Lewis. As Hull KR have signed him on an improved 4-year deal, keeping the exciting young halfback at the Hull College Craven Park until the end of the 2025 season. The news comes on the back of a breakout year with the Robins Maverick half scoring 8 tries in 13 appearances. Amongst them, a moment of brilliance, as I've mentioned, against Warrington in the playoff victory. In between a maiden Wembley appearance for York City Knights and being 80 minutes away from Old Trafford, Lewis has become an important part of the club's spine. The newly capped England Knights player was delighted in signing on to stay at Hull College Craven Park as he takes in the past year and looks on to the 2022 season. It was a rollercoaster, alright, 2021, to play in one of the biggest stadiums in the world, which was a fantastic feeling playing at Wembley, and then going 18 minutes close to a grand final was a great achievement. But Tony Smith has kept me level-headed every step of the way to make sure I'm doing my job to the best I could. I'm very excited for 2022. We've seen a glimpse of what we can do as a team with the recruitment we've done, the team we've got, and the injured boys coming back like Elliot Minichella. It's very exciting. We think we can go that one step further this year, and it starts with this pre-season. His coach Tony Smith was also very pleased about Mikey Lewis signing a well-deserved extension. It's terrific news for both Mikey and the club. Mikey really stepped up another level. He got a few more to come, and he certainly achieved those levels out. I'm sure of it. He sets his sights pretty high, which is great. He's certainly made big advancements this year. He's earned it. He deserves it, and he's going to continue to improve. So it's finally confirmed that Mitchell Pearce has joined Catalan Dragons on a 2-year deal with an option for a third one. The 32-year-old halfback and Catalan's latest superstar signing says that he wants to help the French club win their first ever Super League title. Pearce has made over 300 NRL appearances for Sydney Roosters and Newcastle Knights, and has played 19 times for New South Wales in the Origin Series. Mitchell Pearce himself said, "I'm thrilled to have had the opportunity to play for a proud rugby league team like Catalans. They have some of the most passionate fans in the sport, and it's an honour to be able to represent them. I would like to thank Bernard Gauch and Steve McNamara, and looking forward to help them achieve their goal of a Super League Premiership." His coach at Catalans, Steve McNamara, said, "We are absolutely delighted and excited by the signing of Mitchell. He has had an incredible career in the NRL. Having worked closely with him before, I know the sheer quality and energy he will bring to this team." The move came about, and it wasn't the Catalans Dragons that announced, firstly, who it was, who announced the move to Catalans, as on their own website, it was the Newcastle Knights that announced the move by saying, "The NIB Newcastle Knights have agreed to grant Mitchell Pearce a release to join the English Super League club Catalans Dragons." Pearce requested a release from his final year of his current contract in late October, with both parties working through the process, making it effectively immediately. The Knights would like to thank Mitchell for his significant contribution since joining the club in 2017, celebrating many highlights including 300 NRL games and back-to-back final series. The club wishes Mitchell all the best for his future. Pearce's move has been touted for the last few weeks to be fair, with him being one of 3 signings over the next 2 seasons coming from the NRL, and the Knights are now going to have to look for a playmaker of their own, as losing Mitchell Pearce means that they might have to spend some money on a halfback. So what happens next with Catalans? Well, they're still in the market for a couple more signings to push on, with rumours that even Sam Moa coming back to the club is an option for 2022. Now, are Catalan going to go that one step further with Mitchell Pearce in the starting lineup? It remains to be seen, but hopefully they generate the momentum, they carry over the momentum that they generated from last year to push on to where we think they're all going to be. Well, that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video worldwide. The more people that gets eyes on it, the more people that we can grow this game that we so truly love. Sorry about the last segment, my voice being croaky. It's going to be like that for days, I reckon. I've got all strepsils and everything like that, suffering from a cold, so man flu. Manning up with my flu. Anyway, if you believe that, I'll tell you another one. So, back to the video. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what your thoughts are on the HKR Stories. Do you think the friendlies are a good option? Mikey Lewis signing a new extended contract, a better contract. That's a positive for HKR, as I'm sure that there'll be a lot of people watching that situation. Mitchell Pearce, done and dusted, all confirmed. What more can they ask for? They got a new midfield general for the Catalans Dragons. Can he go one step further this year? It'll be tough with the way that Saints are recruited, but they're the one team that have the physicality, I'd say, to go that one step further. And great news from the NRL's Origin Series on the women's side. Pay parity. That's really good. What more could the game need? to show that it's serious about growing the women's game and also the men's game. Hey, in the same. It's exciting. I know I'm excited. But tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you again for watching. Stay safe. All the best. I'll see you in the next video. For now.